Yo, what's good, Duck? Not an intro I've ever said before. Hey there, Syntax, Demon or Angel, what's up? Thank you, Skywalker. I'm going to need it, I think. Looks like a good opponent. Hey there, Takedown. Weren't you live a second ago? Roberto, Alex, what's up, guys? Hey there, Italian Stallion. 4 streams. Man, that's some work rate right there. And boom, we here, we live. Looking forward to this. Got to get my win streak back. I need a new title. I can't go another Grand Arena without actually having a win. Hey there, 501st. Butterfum's in the house. Oh, your opponent screwed up. Nice. Hey there, Nath. Who else? We got Sphinx. Fruit Guy. You hate Grand Arena with ships. A lot of people do. I'm not too keen on it because everyone's got Falcon and I don't. Alright, stick this around my neck so I can hear any notifications without like having to be distracted by music the whole time. Let's get straight into Grand Arena. We got our usual 1 hour to get through this. Hey there, Jay-Z. Was it Jay's? Yeah, it's got to be Jay-Z, isn't it? Right. As you can see in the last round, I took the win. I didn't bother streaming this because the guy, it was just auto teams and they were so random. There was no real strategy or anything required. I just kind of mowed them all down in about 9 minutes and not really going to be that interesting. One shot your opponent ran. Oh, nice. Am I ready for Darth Revan? No. Mass Effect. Dude, what a game. I love Mass Effect. I'll show you my Darth Revan progress before we go take this battle to Book. Obviously, everyone's got HK finished. Everyone, surely. Unless you're brand new. That bastard I could just simply buy the pack if I was actually going to get paid this month. I got work a month in hand on my new job, so that's not happening. Kafanasi and Jahani. So I look screwed, unfortunately. You don't like the setup? Yeah, I prefer multiple areas as well. There's more strategy to it. You can actually hide teams and so on. I got to check the playback. I actually will. I was going to jump into your stream, but I was having to set up mine and respond to patrons and stuff like that. I had to get all that done. And then I only had like 10 minutes before I was going live, so there was no choice, and I just kind of had to get on this, dude. You've been ready for Darth Revan since a week ago. 100% free to play. Well done, dude. Well done. I wish I was. The problem is, I only got Jedi Revan second time round, so my crystal income had been significantly lower than it used to be, which kind of made, refreshing nodes and buying enough energy and stuff really difficult. I was finishing between like 100 and the 40 rank before I got my Jedi Revan, and even then, once I got him, I didn't have Jolee ready. So I actually had to gear Jolee and Bastila to gear 12. We're doing fine now. I'm making top 10 with no real issues. Just typical. It kind of took too long to get there. And because I also missed Falcon, top 20 is a bit of a headache as well. And Fleet, because I don't actually have the ability to use my own post strategy, which is a bit brutal too. What else we got? Seems that you did Jedi Academies. You did. Oh, you were Mist. Nice. Good dude. Like Mist. With Affinity and finally your own. You just need 3 shards, Jahani, then you're done. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I could get there. You can do a playthrough for free now, then go on KOTOR. Good games. Bioshock, I've never finished 2 or 3. I've completed the first, loved it. Never got around to 2 and 3. How do you feel about them bonuses and Territory Wars? I hate the clone one. It's ridiculous. I got like a really good Rebel squad, and I got 1 attack. Absolutely ridiculous. There's probably a really good team that can just mow them down, but because the Game Changer test accounts don't have territory wars, I can't just throw like 50 teams at one squad and figure out what it is. And there's been a couple of videos done. I know Operation Metaverse did a video. It's like 5 teams that can beat it, but it's like 70 odd minutes long, and I haven't got time to go through it. There was no timestamps or anything, so I'll have to flick through it at a much later date. But from what I hear, kind of needs a lot of god mods. A lot of people are saying Night Sisters work, but they need to be really fast, and you need a bit of RNG because you're going to need some stuns in there as well. And if they slip through, you're screwed, because the damage output and the AoE output is just going to, you know, shut down zombie completely.
I have you now.
Thank you, Jade Rabbit, for the subscription. Carry confirmed gear 11 for real. Oh, I'll be screwed anyway then. Night Sisters beat your clones. Nice. My galactic power 3.8, 3.9, something like that. Oh wow, thank you, Carlos. First time I managed to catch you live. You've been improving a lot since you enjoy watching your videos. Glad to stream more often. Best regards to you from Brazil. Thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. Show us your defense. We'll do. Hey there, Fort. Show us defense, and then we'll get into some battles. Show you what we had at the top. Obviously, I have Nest Sisters. We got a Revan squad. It's a standard Revan. I didn't split Bastila and Revan this time like I did in the previous season. We had a Kira squad without Nest. I usually put Nest in this, but I just stuck that in there. I threw my Rogue One at them, my Ewoks, and then my Bounty Hunters. I want to make sure I had some good teams left, because I know Book's got a good roster as well. And on Fleet, I just threw in like one of the old meta, basically. The old target lock meta with Tarkin, so I can keep my Hound Silencer team for offense, because this guy did not have the Falcon, fortunately. Do you have teams you change up characters you mix with? Yeah, I always mix up teams, dude. Always. I never have the same thing season to season. I often analyze my opponent before I set my teams. Right, so first things first, let's deal with his fleet. He's got the Geonosian squad. If I remember right, they weren't his best ships, which means he's likely used his best ships on offense, like I'm going to. Let's find the Xanadu. Alright. Phantom, Geonosian Soldier, Lando. Who do I want in the final slot? I don't really have any other great ships. Let's just throw Rex in there. I got Gear 12 Rex. I love Rex. Hey there, Capes. What's up, dude? Let me catch up chat. Good luck. I play against Urza in the final. Oh, wow. Hey there, Manual. Nowhere near ready for Darth Revan. Got them to 5-star. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to wait for the second run then, dude. Because I'm not gonna get them by the look of it, and I'm really close to 6-star on 2 of them. And obviously that battle would be very easy for me to finish off. I still don't have to spend money, and it's not like I even have the money to spend at the moment, because obviously, like I said, I got to work a week in hand on my job. A month in hand, more like. So I'm not going to get paid till to the end of, what, April. That's not good. Oh, hair am I need to tune in and watch your battle against Urzatron, actually. I've got to try and work that out, see if I can get available to watch that. And yes, stereotypical Englishman, I do have a cup of tea. Had to be done. See you later, Fack. You ain't about nothing. Oh, good. There's no Houndstooth coming in next. That would have been annoying. I don't really care about Kylo's shuttle. I actually had a question from one of my Discord users earlier today about using the Kylo shuttle, and unfortunately, it's just one of those ships that it kind of only really works with first order ships, but there's not enough damage from the team if you use it to shut down like the the Falcon squads. So I really wouldn't recommend using it. I know what I could have done. I could have brought Ebon Hawk into this as the final team member, just for the fact, just to use it. Really, I got it unlocked. Right, there we go. Get that Extra attack. Kaboom! Down goes the fleet. Good evening, Federico. Oh, sorry, Federico. What's up, dude? Good old cup of tea. Still getting used to YouTube's, like, you know, the what would it be called? I suppose the control panel or whatever for live streams. I have to go back onto classic settings for it because the beta settings, while much better for every other aspect of YouTube, are awful for live streaming. Absolutely horrendous. Right, what do we have here? We got Night Sisters on defense. We have First Order. We have Bounty Hunters. Ah, that's a pain because I like to use Ray against both of these teams. Let me catch up real quick. Chris says, DB, when Revan's out, can you test Zombie and Leadership taking all the death mark, which should ramp up Asajj? CG confirmed whoever's leader would get death mark. Oh, that could work. Surely they're not gonna let people sneak by like that. I will test that though. Bounty Hunter, Troopers v Bounty Hunters. I usually use them against Night Sisters. It's usually Night Sisters, Resistance. I don't know what to use this. I got Ewoks. No, I put them on defense. I kept my Treya for Revan if need be. Any Rebel squad should eat through that. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try it. That sounds like a really good idea. Your round one was 623, 623, but I won due to GP, which was 7k more. Win is a win. Take it, dude. Take it. Ewoks for First Order. No way. I did that once before. I got utterly smoked, and yet my Ewoks were faster and everything. I started well, and then what's his name? Execution just like basically wiped out my entire squad. I was not impressed with that whatsoever. I gave it a go, and I was really, really frustrated when I got. That was in Territory Wars, actually. I didn't want to click on him. Get him in the team. Ray versus Bounty Hunters and Palp versus First Order. Well, there's an option. What's it? Kilia? I don't know how to say your name, dude. Kilia is hard to say. Yeah, it certainly is hard to say. I'm butchering it, no doubt. Palp against First Order again. Take out Death for sure. I don't need to against Thingy. I don't use Death Trooper anywhere else anyway, fortunately. Palp, Vader, Frontai, and Tarkin. I really should work on my Tarkin at some point. Really, really should. Thank you very much, Skywalker. I love this. I don't just, I don't make content because it like makes money or because I want to be a YouTuber. I make content because I love the game. When I first began on Twitch, I didn't know anything about streaming. I had no aspirations whatsoever to be, a content creator. I just wanted to play the game and as chat to my brothers and stuff at the same time, and it's kind of ended up here. I'm gonna need you to drop 16 bars one day on a live stream. trying to do something that's PG and won't get my video demonetized. That's the thing. Most bars that just come to my mind that they're not really child friendly. All right, let's get Ray in. Let's run the old classic squad. Leave 3PO for any rebels. Zeta Stormtrooper. That doesn't his Zeta lead to bonus attacks or something? I can't even remember. It's been so long since I gave a damn about the First Order, to be honest. So long. You're usually the headache here. You're the one that can insta-kill the squad. Expose. Oh, of course we didn't get over here. Let's try and just shut Bosk down a second then. Alright. You're the next annoying one because of your thermals. I often don't even really bother with boss till last minute, but because I don't have an expose on him, I'm probably going to have to tap him. Otherwise my specials aren't reducing his TM. Try and trigger them and apply extra ones. Yeah, this has been ridiculously easy. One shot Cad Bane. Sorry, Cad. And now we'll just finish off Bosk. Your opponent done attacking? Probably. You know, he's got some decent teams on defense here, and he's gone through a fair few like okay teams that I had on defense, and it looks like he just doesn't have enough left for Revan, which is kind of understandable. What's your top team aside from Night Sisters to take in versus clones at a bonus? Dude, I ain't got a clue. I always get my butt kicked against those clones. I hate facing them. I don't know if I'm just really unlucky, but it just seems even when people say, oh, this works, I take it and I lose. I just don't get an attack. I don't know if I just pick the wrong clone squad to mess with, like go up against the god modded ones or whatever. Range makes Night Sisters easy with troopers. 100%, dude. So ridiculously easy. You saw my range is only gear 9. None of my troopers are god modded by any means. I took their good mods off them like forever ago. I'll show you my trooper mods real quick actually, because what have we got? Yeah, we still got like 40 odd minutes. I'll show you my trooper mods, how I use them. Stack, going for speed and potency, you know, because you stagger, going to slow the team down on when you've got all these AoE attacks as well. I've gone for 100 speed on him. The only one with anything relatively decent. We've got, yeah, see 9, 8, 9, 15, 14. So that's quite achievable. That's far from like crazy speeds. Here over on Veers. Gone for speed, and I've gone for this as well for the defense down and stuff. As you can see, only 68 speed, nothing too impressive. Offense primary, crit damage primary. Death Trooper, I don't think I've ever really seriously modded this guy, ever, to be honest. Just crit sets. I imagine it's offense. Oh, I've got health on there, so obviously just for the speed. And crit chance, probably because I don't have another crit damage one, otherwise that would be there. Only 70 total. Let's just click that. I don't know why I'm backing out. When it comes to Snow Trooper, doesn't need speed, guys. 28. And you saw how much he attacked and how vicious he is. Go for an offense primary, another offense primary, and then crit damage. Get as many offense secondaries as you can as well. Don't bother with speed at all. He does not need it. There's so much turn meter to being thrown around by that squad. I backed out again. Why did I do that? And there we go again. Another crit set. I imagine I've done the same. Offense primary. I've gone for crit chance on him. Probably again, no other crit damage ones laying around. And then speed there, because he's one of the guys that will supply the turn meter for your team. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. Again, he's not that fast, but really he's the one you should get, you know, second fastest. 86. Both of those should be quite simple to sort. Let's get back into Grand Arena. Try Ewoks v clones. Yeah, could easily do that. The bugs destroyed my Revan. Dude, yeah, I know. I actually took down 3 members of a god modded Revan team with my like gear 8 Geonosians. It's ridiculous. Just sticking behind a really good tank. I like sticking behind old Ben for the evasion as well. And yeah, it just kind of totally collapses. It's like, what? Alright, so Palpatine, I was told. Let's have a look. I don't really use them anywhere else. So Palp, Vader, Thrawn. See, I've got all 3 of these. I'm thinking to stick Shaw in here. Shaw and Ty, maybe? Because my Tarkin's not very good. I don't think he's even modded that well. He's probably just got what I would call crew mods, you know, pilot mods. Only 53 on it. There's going to be nothing overly impressive on there. Yeah, range is key. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Lanzo. First YouTuber to find the faction right away without passing it. Normally I'll pass it. Death Troopers should be modded for checks and done. I don't even run checks anymore. The raid's down before I'm back from work. Exactly, Caves. You don't want to pace them too close to each other, because if they go first and second, you're wasting TM, because the buff from Stark is going to fill everyone's TM. So what I like to do is have Stark go and then some attacks come out, and then be able to use the buff from Range Trooper and refill all the TM. That just allows Snow to get like 2 attacks straight away and just kill half the team. Don't you need Thrawn for his Revan? Oh, wow, yes. Thank you. How do you feel about Darth Revan on defense? I imagine most people are going to do that. That's generally what you do when you have OP teams. Other people don't. You stick them on defense because no one else can beat them unless they have the same team. That's usually what's done with the meta. And thank you very much for reminding me about Thrawn, because I would have gone into that battle and then smashed my head against my desk probably. Right, let's see how this does against First Order. I don't have particularly good mods on these. I think Palp's probably alright modded. Sure as well, and that would kind of be the end of it, I would imagine. We're going to get stuck there for now, are we? Ability to block him for a moment then, so he doesn't use his power shot. Oh, of course he didn't get a stun. My tie isn't fast enough to get buff immunity around to begin with, so this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Alright, come on. Don't kill him. It's because they stunned Shore Trooper. Can we just deal with you for a moment? He's already buff immunity. Thing is, he's going to counter and kill me. Let's go with this. Need to get Shore to go so that I'm okay. We get that on there so he can't taunt. Ah, there we go. Little bit of a buffer. I need that to come off so I can get buff immunity on him, but he seemingly isn't losing it. Can we get shock on him? Nope. I'm not going to get that off, am I? I'm really not. I can just see it. See it causing me huge problems. Please stun them both. There we go. Alright, do not apply it next time. I've got plenty of time. Just got to wear these guys down. Ooh, got nice. Got the dodge. Kind of lucked out a little bit there. We would have lost tie. Okay, he's done several of his attacks, and that unfortunately didn't load up enough, so never mind. Ooh, we got him, despite the fact I'm using a really useless squad. I should use Cullen Blade. I was trying to use Cullen Blade on the higher damage dealers. Like you saw, I used it on the TIE Pilot and stuff. Didn't want to waste it on like the Stormtrooper, and then the attackers would take out one of my team members and make life a lot harder for me. Because my team were quite under-geared, as you saw, and incredibly under-modded. Thank you, Eric Stranger, for the subscription, dude. Same here, barely been raiding. Yeah, I just don't have time for it because I'm just never around. Slap a Zeta on attacking, give him potency mods. I can't afford the Zeta at the moment. As we got used Triumvirate plus Assassin against First Order. I got used them against Revan though. Hey there, Captain Obvious. Welcome to the stream, dude. Double dodge, I know, right? That was some serious luck. Thank you, Carlos. You are too kind. Very nice battles as Buffums. You would get turn meter at the beginning for the team. Would I get enough to offset the amount of damage I'm about to take? I just don't usually like to gamble like that when I'm using, you know, pretty weak teams. Okay, we only need one more good win to get in the lead. So I say I smoke this squishy clone squad. Then I can play around with a try and for it here, and then figure what else we've got left to deal with the Ewoks. Well, we got rebels left over. Wow, really? I have rebels? Well, there's no reason to even look what's left for Ewoks then. We'll just throw the rebels in and beat the bejesus. Team. I used R2, didn't I? So, who do I want to stick in the squad? Who do I want to stick there? Ability block, I suppose. We'll bring old Ben in. Just double check. I don't need him anywhere else. Nope, that should be fine. That should be fine. Revan v Revan. Nah, I got mine on defense, dude. I knew my Revan was so superior to his in modding and stuff that I'd be best off leaving it on defense because he wasn't going to have many teams to deal with. I already used my troopers. We took out Nice Sister Squad at the beginning. In fact, it was the first battle we did outside of the ship one, of course. Kaboom. Make sure no abilities are going to get used. Probably should have used his other move first. Calling Chewie. Ewok Scout on the team. Wow, gear 11. Haven't seen a good Ewok Scout since, like, the early game players because they used him in old meta teams, believe it or not. And my tea is officially run out, and I think my opponent may now be screwed. Thanks, DB, for Plo Koon discovery. You're welcome, Captain Rex. I wish my original video, which was actually when I was testing Juhani before him, had panned out, but it didn't. So, right, let's get the try and for it on. I didn't want to do this first in case in case something went wrong. Occasionally, it can. Just, you know, you just don't get the drains you need, and things kind of go a bit pear-shaped. But usually, this should work fine. Hey there, Rise Ghost. Doing well, man. Overkill. It was massive overkill, but then it would be even worse on that clone team.
I have you now.
Thank you for the subscription, Ghost. I use Scout 3PO log rate. Will you be getting that for Revan? No, I don't. I'm not close enough in Star. I really need to get attacking here. Remove the buffs. Alright. Oh, one cooldown. Excellent. That's what I mean. Alright, stop. Spreading buffs everywhere, Yoda. Could probably just hit him, in fact. I haven't actually run this in a while. I've probably completely botched my initial attack order here. All right, please give me some good drains. We got 3 that time. That's a little bit better. Just wear down Jolie while he's kind of frozen still. Actually, if we pop him, he'll get ability block as soon as his thing goes through. Apparently not. He'll actually get to do his move before the ability block sets in. Okay. Okay, that's not the plan. Oh, they keep ability blocking Nihilus. Bloody hell. Right, you're done. Got to deal with Jolie. If you can just get isolate on him, that's it, we're fine. We should have that lined up nicely now. Couple of extra cooldowns. Ah, no, one more turn. Shit, that wasn't the plan. Are we going to get a go? This is going so much worse than it normally does. Because those ability blocks really set me back at the start. And then that one cooldown that I got. Not optimal. Right, 2. Just go away a minute. Can we just hurry up and kill Jolie, please? That'd be great. Right, kill you again. She's the only one with a buff, so we'll hit her. Nearly over. Boom. Alright. You could auto it now, but I'm not leaving anything in the hands of the AI. That I've seen too many stupid things get done. This is just abuse now, really. Poor Kenobi just standing there, remembering when he was, like, meta. Remember when he was the best character in the game. Your Thrawn went before there, Revan. How fast is... He's not actually that fast. I think their Revan's probably just very slow. Let's have a look. Can I... Oh, I can't see now. I'll have to go back to this to have a look. We're in the lead, so it's... Oh, that. Where are you, book? Revan, how fast is he? Yeah, he's gone... Yeah, 63. That's a really slow Revan. And he's gone for output rather than speed. Hey there, can't touch this. Yeah, you gotta love Nihilus. Don't care about that Revan this time. You're all about Falcon, dude. I'm the same. I'm ready for Falcon, at least at 5-star. Where is my Grand Admiral? I will show you his speed in comparison. Oh, I can't see him. You'd think a guy that was blue would stand out to me, but apparently not. 108, so kind of just like a mid-tier for someone of my galactic power anyway. Yeah, that was a slow Revan. That's what I meant when I compared my account to his in my initial setup, that mine was so significantly faster than his that his Revan wouldn't even beat mine. So I figured I'd put mine in defense. That way, if he used his on offense, he'd be screwed anyway. But he put it on defense for me, and like, there we go. We just used the Triumph for it to take him out instead. Right, clones. Get a little bit of revenge on them here because they just beat the life out of my Rebel team. My Gear 12, pretty fast Rebel team, got crushed after one attack. It was pretty horrifying. What GP are you at? I'll quickly show you. So we've only got one battle left now. I am at 3.86 million. Still under that 4 million thing at the moment, and I'm not gaming my galactic power to get into lower brackets like a lot of people do. I ain't got time for that. I mean, I've got really like mediocre characters that are modded, and the lowest gear on my entire account is 7. I mean, you can see like outside of Embo and these, I mean, pretty much everybody is modded, even characters I don't use. You know, Sidious. Talia, who doesn't see a whole lot of action herself. Dooku, who like never battles. Yeah. Alright, HK hasn't seen action since about 2017. You know, even my Jawa are modded, so yeah, I don't bother gaming. I can't be bothered with that at all. Too much effort for just a small advantage. You know, if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose. Oh, thank you very much. Swugger Real Talk, my buddy Sif right there, here with the super chat. Would be interesting to see clones with bonuses. Oh, dude, I would cry. I'll be getting smashed. Let me scroll up on chat for a second. You're at 4.1. What speed is my Revan? I'm trying to keep up in chat as much as I can, guys. You're at 2.4 and I have a 315 Revan. Dude, your Revan's faster than mine. Fair play to you. Mine is, I believe, like 298. Obviously, I run Plo Koon, so I don't even need to be that much. I can outspeed ones that are like, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 speed faster than me. And I don't think you can even get 50 speed faster than this, but we showed it on the test account where I made a really slow Revan outspeed a rapid one just because of the TM game. Mods are luck. Yeah, I mean, the smart thing to do with mods, while I've only got one battle left and I've got a nice audience right here, this is what you should be doing mods. A lot of people, if they don't see speed, they throw it in the bin straight away. If we just go to, let's find some in this blue. Let's go like this. Scroll down here. Let's find one that's not been messed around with already. Let's just say this, for example. Roll this to 6. Speed can pop and then can still get 2 more rolls when you take it to 12. On top of then your 2 slices that are going to come before it's 6 dots. I've had mods that started with no speed end up with like 20 speed. So anything that's blue and purple, roll it until you see all 4 stats. Speed's there, use it. If not, bin it. If it's green, I don't bother at all unless speed is already there. I've actually had one green mod that started with 3 speed that now has 18 speed. But yeah, I don't bother rolling in the 3 additional stats on green mods at all. It's just there's too much credits getting used. And with gold, or yellow, whatever you want to call the 5-dot ones, if speed isn't there at all, it doesn't get rolled whatsoever. Just goes straight in the bin. So those are just like handy tips that people should be using. Even a grey mod, if you really had so many credits to burn, you could roll a grey mod to 12, see if speed's there, and then the slices could actually make that useful. So, but again, I don't use grey at all. I immediately sell them. Green immediately gets sold unless there's speed there, and blue, every blue and every purple will get rolled till all stats are visible. Greetings from Finland. What's up, dude? What's that? Bane Venica. Oh, I probably butchered your name. I'm really sorry. My revenue is 298 as well. Welcome to the club, dude. Let me catch your greetings from Hungary, from Andres Nemeth. I'd be so happy mine Gear 11 to Gear 12 zated. Would be interesting. I already read that one. Your GP is 680k. It's great to see new players are still coming into this game, dude. Bring back stun guns. Oh man, tell me about it. The Aurors this time suck. I've never tried Plo in a Revan team. If you're really fast, you don't even need to. Fast teams, you can just use the standard setup and win. But when you're slower, the standard setup will often lose unless you kind of get a little bit lucky and the AI does stupid stuff. So, but you plug in Plo into the team, it's almost certainly going to be a win, even if he's Gear 9. Grey mods are the best. I've actually got a couple of greys from my early days that, you know, got like 4 speed, and since slicing them, they're actually useful. Armin Sturmrek, is that right? Shout out to Austria. Shout out to all my Austrian fans. Caves, thank you for the super chat. You utter legend. The last 2 rolls were only free. I do green if it's got good primaries like offense. Yeah, exactly, because you can actually get some good stuff. Chor got a good 22 diamond the other day from a grey. There you go. How's AOK doing? We're kicking butt, dude. We're doing great. We've got a queue to join. Everything's going really well in AOK, which I'm really happy to report after all the drama we had. Shout out to the guild, Outer Rim Marauders, and thank you for another super chat. Look at this, going crazy today. 4 super chats. Thank you very much, guys. Besides an arrow mod, my fastest is 21. That's good, dude. Plo freeze at Bastila, that is the best part about it. For me, anyway, I love that. Especially against someone that doesn't have a super deep roster. Bastila and Revan on defense, that's it, they're done. They're not going to get through either front walls on a general grand arena. Do you have your own Discord server? I do have my own Discord server. I probably should have a bot lined up to give you guys a link. I know there's a lot of you here that are in my Discord server. Can someone go and create an invite link and throw it up in chat? Otherwise, any of my videos will show you in the description. I have my Patreon link, I have my Discord, my Twitter, and something else which completely slips my mind right now. What country you from? I'm from the UK, dude. Oxford born. Underdogs rule, best advice, thanks. I use Ezra as a substitute since my Kenobi needs hella stun guns. Ah, yes. General Carbanti himself. Right, let's get this last team down just to get a nice full clear. Oh, Discord's in the description. I didn't realize I'd actually got a description for my live stream. You're welcome. Yeah, Plo works fantastic. On occasion, it can still go wrong, but the amount of times it goes wrong in comparison to the normal team, it's so minuscule. So just look at Candace's gear requirement. Stun gun seems steep. Oh, that is pretty rough. Oh, you lived in Kidlington for a while. That's not far from me at all. If you know the area, I've lived in Abingdon, Whitney, what else? Several, Kennington, several areas around Oxfordshire. Right, what do we got left? What do we got left? We have clones to deal with, so I want to kind of abuse them. We can just go old school rebels. I miss some of the old school teams. Ooh, no, I know what we'll do. Anakin. Gotta have Annie. Actually, we're gonna have Qui-Gon lead with Anakin. I can't stop hiccuping. I'm really sorry. Do we have another good Galactic Republic character? Ah, Snips. Snips or Plo Koon. There you go. But there's not really all that many buffs getting passed around in this team, and I imagine their Rex will be dead quite quickly. That's great. We'll throw Plo in. I know Plo's modded, so... shout out from Jersey. Welcome to the stream, Audrey. DB, what football team do you like in the UK? Oxford United. I always wanted to play for them. I was big into football. I played it, and yeah, played semi-pro. And it was like an injury around the time I was 18. I was like, you know what, I don't want to play this anymore. I've been doing it like all my life. But I had always, wow, they just totally smoked my one. My poor Rex. He's so much better than that one too.
I have you now.
And Dylan Daniels, thank you for the subscription, dude. Yeah, I always wanted to play for Oxford, and but by the time I kind of got to that level, I just didn't care about football anymore. Oh, Spacey in the house. Rework clones. It's bound to happen. We got the Clone Wars TV series returning, which I'm so pumped about. Boom, full clear. Drop a diss track. I've done so many diss tracks. I was a rapper for so many years, dude. Let me catch up on chat. If I've missed anyone's messages, I am sorry. I do try and read everything, but chat gets pretty busy when you got 180 plus viewers. Question to 6-dot mod. I need gear 12, but if I upgrade it on a gear 12 character, then move it. Yeah, you can't move it to anybody that's not gear 12 afterwards, unfortunately. I've actually got a 6-dot mod somewhere that's no longer in use because there's no one to put it on. It must suck having an incompetent government, dude. Don't even get me started on our government. The older I get, the more aware I am of how useless they are at just about everything outside of spending 2.2 million of their budget on biscuits, which is kind of incredible. Yeah, I don't think Book is going to beat us here. We still have Revan standing, and we have my Nest Sisters. Both of those require pretty decent teams to beat. You need a pretty good Imperial Trooper squad to get through the Nest Sister version, and yeah, he didn't have that. So I would guess we're going to be through here, and we're going to have another finale, which feels good. 2 wins on the trot after losing in Season 7's finale, which, as many of you know, affected me deeply. I read that one. What else we got? Hello from France. What's up, Chewy? Looking forward to going to France this year, actually. Wampa is the 5th. Yeah, I should have used Wampa. I've actually recently invested in him. The enemy clone zone is falling fast. Good. Because I hate facing clones in territory wars. See how we're doing while I'm here. It's not really going to expose our strategy or anything because you can't see anything. This is what our enemy has up front on territory wars. And it's pretty horrible. That was me. I preloaded, yes. I I just died out of the blue. Like, I was trying to force close the app, and it took too long to register that it was closing, and the damage registered, so did the TM. So I feel pretty awful about that. Sorry, guys. I'll own that. I need a faster phone. I'm rocking, what is this, the S6 Galaxy? Unfortunately, I need a bit faster phone. I had too many things loaded in the background. What's the best way to increase ship speed? It's all about gearing your characters and 6-dot mods, dude. As much as it can be painful to 6-dot mod pilots, you're gonna need to. No Zeta and Daka? No, you don't need it anymore. You just don't need it. I used to have it, and when they refunded it, I didn't bother putting it on there. It's made no difference in PvP whatsoever, and it only marginally affected the Sith raid, but even then, not really. Like, I actually do more damage now in the Sith raid than I did before, because Phase 4 is about the only phase I ever managed to catch. While the rest of UK worries about Brexit, I just want Darth Revan. Exactly. I'm the same, dude. I'll let them handle that as incompetently as they have been trying to handle it. They must be getting paid by the minute to drag that out of the way it has been. Congrats on the all clear. Thank you. Battle Royale of incompetent governments. 166 and 168. Yes, I know that's triggering a lot of my viewers, actually. What is it that I haven't finished? What is it? It's got to be some, like, really useless character, or character that I already had finished from something else. Because I think everyone's finished it apart from Sith Marauder, who he's been my farm for ages now. Oh yeah, it's Clone Wars Chewie. There you go. That's why it's not done. Clone Wars Chewie. Cool to see you live. Thank you, Thomas. Live is my thing. I was doing this live on Twitch for like a year and a half before I even became a game changer. You're gonna make a rework song like Arnold? Nah. No, the trouble is, where I was a signed rap artist, and I'm an old school style. I'm not like these mumble rappers that drive me mental. So I kind of take too much pride in what I do, and I would take it far too seriously, and I wouldn't be able to have fun with it. I'd be like, oh, I can't use that line. My flow goes out of sync slightly. I'll need a multi here, and more metaphors need to get put in, and yeah, and I've just overcomplicated the bloody thing. Canadian government, I think just all governments are pretty much useless, guys. One Port or Hermit? I think Hermit's probably got more overall uses, but both great characters, and farm them both to 7-star before you start buying other stuff in the shop. That's what I did. Yes, I know, Chor. I boosted. I'm really sorry. Which team did you use? Where I boosted those clones? My pretty decent modded Zeta Gear 12 Rebels, believe it or not. I only got one attack. I used these guys. Han attacked, got that damage done. Then I did the move with Luke to bloody hell, I did the move with Luke to fill my TM up and you know, get the buff and stuff, and he didn't even get his next immediate turn. All the clones were at like 60% TM, so I thought I could quickly do that and get my attack in and shut down, you know, Rex before he gets his buffs off and stuff. But no, I did that move. They immediately all went, and that was it. My entire team was gone. I was like, wow, okay. Hey people, beautiful Sunday morning. Doing well, Panic Farm, doing well. Hope you're well too. 3-star Clone Wars Chewie. 7-star. He held 10 defense this time for me. Nice. First Nas album. Yes. Love Nas. Huge fan. Was it Illmatic was the first one, and then Stillmatic was the follow-up. So that's taking me back a ways. But still DRE, California Love. What is I can't remember the name of the song. I know J. Cole used the beat and he called it I'm the Man. One of the nicest ones. Love the track. I can't remember what the actual original's called though. Is there somewhere you can hear your music? You can actually find me if you just type in on YouTube. Just type in DB, My Life, and then Fat Lils, Lils. You can find a live performance of a track that I never actually released. It was the last like single that was fully recorded and everything ready to get released before I kind of just grew tired of the politics in the music industry. Fizzing about the TM juicing. Clones with Cody Lee can be beaten very easy with Palp or Finn. Not mine. Mine are way too slow. But yeah, I went up against Rex Lead and I got smashed. No, hip hop, dude. I don't even like grime or any of that stuff that's big over here. I was like, when the UK scene like really started to rise, there was like no hip hop artists. So I was kind of just all by myself, totally having a major time finding live shows, representation, and all that stuff. By the time I quit, everyone was a hip hop artist. Hey there, was it Nike? Or Keaton? Hey. Oh, Urs is in the house, is he? Oh, there he is. What's up, dude? Use rebels on them too. Yeah, that must have just been a ridiculously fast one. Plus with Rex, you know, they're gaining TM from my shots or the crits. But I was hoping I could get down the big damage dealers early, and it didn't happen. I was really hoping I could get rid of Cody and Echo, and then there goes all their assists and their big shots. Although I know Sergeant can be a real nightmare in the team, but he had the highest health, and I thought I could get the two soft guys gone really quickly, and like I said, it just didn't work. No, I was never into garage either. HK47 lead Billy and Forest Moon event last chance. I use troopers, dude. I use troopers. I just throw them in, press auto, and smash it. What do I use in the mythic tier? That's my mythic tier team. Palp, Vader, L3, 3PO, and Braun. Just run straight through that. DB is a Stormtrooper. I have Zeta Stormtrooper. And he is quite truly the one I regret, as Spacey said. I mean, look at this. Where is he? There he is, Zeta Stormtrooper. Why does First Order TIE Pilot gain foresight when he's fractured? I have no idea. I have no idea. That kind of seems like a bug to me. That shouldn't really be happening. Song you'll talk about is on Stillmac. Oh, is it? Was it on Stillmac? Nas's old school albums, it all kind of blurs these days. At the new guys, all I really listen to is J. Cole, Hopsin. I like the odd song of the guy that looks like he's homeless with the face tats. Post Malone, that's the one. I like a couple of his songs, but generally anything that's mumbly or has auto-tune just goes straight in the bin. I ain't listen to that rubbish. Where are the Twi'leks? We need more Twi'leks in this game. I'm gutted I missed your streams, Urzatron. I tried to catch them, but work's killing me, man. Work is absolutely killing me. I was a pretty well-known rapper in the UK. I made national radio, I made TV, and I said I got a deal as well. And yeah, there's just so much politics. I just got bored of it all. Just got bored of it. It was too stressful. I got fed up of being screwed out of things, screwed out of money, busting my butt, and just kind of, you know, not getting the breaks. And I was like, I can't be doing this anymore. I was pushing late 20s, and I was like, nah, I'm not. I got to work more. And then I stumbled onto this by accident. So I used 88 BB8 R2 3PO and L3 today, and they autoed Mythic. Nice. Yeah, I'm gutted we're gonna lose HK's lead. Talking right your way into a rapping live stream. I did that on Twitch way back, because obviously on Twitch you don't get censored like you do here. I wouldn't get demonetized. Welcome room is going nuts. Awesome. Keep joining that Discord, guys. Slick Rick. Wow, that's throwback. Rakim. Another guy I really like. Another one of the old school. I was huge on Biggie. I loved the storytelling aspect. That's quite a lot what I was like. In kind of like the peak era of hip hop, I would like Lloyd Banks. I really loved his punchline style. There was a lot of underground guys that I actually liked. How old are you? I'm actually 34, Onion. Baby-faced 34. What do you think about a delay of Darth Revan? I'm kind of happy about it personally, because I'm not ready. I'll throw my guys up for those of you that are only joining me now. As you can see, Johanny and Kaf are my kryptonite right now. Mob Deep, dude, Shook Ones is a classic. Absolute classic. Post Malone's from Israel. News to me. I know nothing about him. I saw him on Ghost Adventures once, and then I caught a couple of his songs. I thought, you know, that's not at all bad for the modern standard, which is all just hot trash. Generally, anyone's got the name Lil in front of their name, yeah, I'm done. I ain't even clicking it. That goes for Wayne and all. Can't stand him. Thought you were 22. Dude, that's pretty much what a lot of people assume. You would have said you were 24. Yeah, I remember when I met my my fiance's parents, they thought I was 18. That was a few years back, admittedly, but yeah, I was nowhere near 18. I think I was 27. Little trash. That's what you just rename all of them. 42, 69, for real? Not sure if you're trolling me. That'd be awesome if you are. Oh, he is from the US. Yeah, I don't know these things. I just kind of peek around modern hip hop these days and very rarely find anything I like. Jadakiss, there's a guy I absolutely love. Jada's a monster. So many hot tracks. UK guys, who do I like out of the UK? Your list is a lot smaller. That bloke, one of them, he died recently. Cadet. I like Cadet. There's a track called Round Here. I can't remember who performs it, but I like that too. M, everyone's got to love M. 6ix9ine, don't even. He's one of them new gen guys that looks like he's dyed his hair in Skittles vodka and that Jigglypuff is drawn all over his face. I ain't feeling that kind of hip hop scene at all. I would have said Cool 40 at best. Body bold under, yeah, I got receding hairline. I don't think it's quite as bad. Once my hair is not like totally messed. Yes, there you go. That's my hat hair. Hair reveal. You go into Star Wars Celebration, dude? I'd love to go there. Unfortunately, it's in the States and I can't get there. But I know Hayden's there. Huge Anakin fan. You know something about rap, Jadakiss? Yeah, Jada's beast. So many Jada songs, and I for some reason I can't even think of them off the top of my head right now. I actually used a couple of his beats before just to cover. What is that UK group? That's actually really bugging me. Give me 2 seconds. I've got it on my phone, and I want to know what the heck they're called. Western, featuring Scraps. That's the group. That song is really good. It's like, buddy, Guild is calling for some for some mayhem. Yeah, enjoy that, dude. Dizzy Rascal, got a lot of respect for Dizzy Rascal. Wasn't really into his music, but a lot of respect for the guy. One of our pioneers over here. In the UK, the early UK guys I liked, Kano would be up there. London Town's a hell of a song. Skepta, never really got into him. That's kind of the grime scene and stuff, and which really wasn't me. And Kano's the only one in the grime scene and Cadet that I really ever branched into. Cadet's cousin's pretty good. Crep and Conan, they're pretty good. What do you think? What could be the counter of Darth Revan? There's a lot of theories right now. We got Vader with Boba, as somebody said to me, because obviously Boba's gonna be able to get those big hits off. Night Sisters have been thrown about. Rebels have been thrown about. Somebody's theory here in chat earlier on that put in Zombie as the leader, so she would be the one that constantly gets death marked, would allow you to ramp up Asajj, beat him. So there's a lot of good options that we can check as soon as I get access. Styles P, yes. Oh, dude, yeah, Styles P. Chris Rivers. If you're into hip hop and you like the old school stuff, check out Chris Rivers. It's Big Pun's son. Monster. Works for Styles P a lot. He's got a track called Ghost something or other. If you just write Ghost Chris Rivers Styles P, it'll come up. It's a banger. Another new dude worth listening to? Never heard of him. We gonna make it, but Jada Kiss. Which one's that? I got like so many Jada albums that kind of blur together. Total War Talk, do you have Zeta Fin available? I do have Zeta Fin, but obviously I won't be able to use my Ray. And my Zeta Fin team are slow and gear 8, just warning you. You're a cool dude, nice stream, nice conversation now. Austria loves you. And I love Austria. DB like old school rap, Ice Cube. Damn right, NWA days and stuff. Love some of that music. What's the speed Poe like? 180, something like that. Yeah, I love the old school stuff. That's what I grew up with. See, I lived with my older cousin when I was a kid, and he got me into hip hop. And then when I was about 6 or 7, and I entered a talent competition doing the song Informer by, I think it's Snow. Really old song. Really, really old song. It's like Canadian, but raps with like a Jamaican accent or something like that. And I did that in a talent contest. And I kind of just dabbled with hip hop my whole life. Went into like R&B and that kind of music. And then kind of accidentally fell back into hip hop in about 99, 2001 or something like that. I saw some lads battle rapping at a party, and I just stepped in and slaughtered them because this is what I'd been doing for years. And then people are like, oh, you're really good, you make a song. And it just kind of went from there. Easy E. Yeah, look, well, where's Poe? I didn't mean to back out. I meant to go here to check the speed of my Poe. If anyone's got any Star Wars questions or anything, throw them my way. I'm enjoying the chat, so I don't intend to leave just yet. My missus is napping anyway, so... Oh, wow, I've actually gutted Poe's mods. Ah, no. Who took those? Ah, that is typical. I think it was Bastila. I think I remodded Bastila recently. Yeah, that's not gonna fly, dude. I changed Bastila from an offense set to speed and defense to tank her out, make her a lot harder to kill. Yeah, she's the one that's gonna purge some of his mods. Ah, no. That's just absolutely typical. Yeah, I'm not using him against the buff clones. Oh man, yeah, that would go down like a lead balloon. Have you seen Clone Wars Chewie lead Scoundrels team? You should try it on defense. I've actually heard that works. I've never tried it myself though. DB fail, for sure, for sure. What is that Jada Kiss song that I really like? I just gotta quickly search it. There's a couple of his songs. I have them in my car like all the time. Everyone loves Wide. That's a great track. Time's Up featuring Nate Dogg. What a track. And Knock Yourself Out. That's another banger. Yeah, loved his style. Now, should I Zeta Scion or Nest? Haven't got Treya yet. Oh, how close are you to Treya? Because if you're fairly close, you might want to prep the team because you're going to need a bunch of Zetas for her as well. So you might want to prep her team. But if you're nowhere near her, then you'd be better off doing Nest, really. Do you think Jedi Luke will come out the end of the year? I would like to think so. It's been a long time now. I thought we were going to get a steady rollout of, of Luke generations once we got Commander Luke. And nothing followed. I was quite surprised. Wu-Tang do like some of their tracks too. Love Redman and Method Man. What's that film of theirs? How High? What a movie. Nate Dogg, yeah. Love Nate Dogg. Really adds to that song. Oh, there's another Jada track actually that I really like. Should I double Zeta these nuts? Huh? What am I missing? DB4NX8, should I go for Mind Tricks on Yoda, Rage and Wookiee on Chewie, or Jango Fett? Well, generally most people will go for Chewie over... which Mind Tricks? Is that Hermit? Or is that Grandmaster? forget the name of their moves. Yeah, it's Hermit. Then I'd probably go for Chewie over Hermit. What do you think of Arnold's track rework Grievous? Good laugh, comedy song. It's not really my thing. Wasn't it something to do with PewDiePie? I don't really watch PewDiePie, but it's kind of impossible not to know what he's doing because he's got like 4 billion subs or whatever he's got these days. Hashtag sub PewDiePie or whatever that is. Need a hashtag sub DB. That's what we need. Skibbity. No, that's that kind of garage drum and bass scene, right? Don't like any of that stuff. Well, Cubs Gangsters Paradise one made me laugh. I know a lot of people actually commented and hit him up about getting me on the song when he did that because it was like sort of rap. And yeah, he messaged me about it. That was way back, that one. Wasn't that the first like Galaxy Heroes one we had? Hey there, Fidget. Kind of just in chat mode. We fully cleared Grand Arena right now. So if you guys want to throw questions my way or whatever, and there's a lot of rap talk going on. Farm Gamora and Gad for Jedi Luke. Do you think Jedi Revan will be irrelevant after Darth Revan comes out? No, I still think he's going to be excellent. It all depends quite how vulnerable Darth Revan is to other teams, because clearly Darth Revan's going to shut down Jedi Revan. But if there is a team that can quite easily beat him, that's going to become the secondary team in Arena. And unless you know, Jedi Revan can really easily run through that and not get, you know, hit too hard, then he's going to probably fall out of Arena as a result. You know, if say for example Rebels smash, if Rebels end up smashing Darth Revan, then it's the teams that can easily shut down Rebels that are going to end up being the rotation squads in Arena. Thanks again for the roster review, brother. Already started making changes. Drop Yoda speed down and got a special offense up. Good stuff, man. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Ice-T? No, I never really got into Ice-T. You can't argue that he's, you know, one of the big pioneers and stuff. So I got a ton of respect for the guy, but not really my style. Lupe Fiasco will always be top, in my opinion. Don't think I ever got into him. Off to watch some Game of Thrones, have a good rest of the stream, and get to Territory Wars. I'll do some Territory War, don't worry, Spacey. Second best team will never be irrelevant. Exactly that. I mean, there's always going to be uses. People are going to put Darth Revan on defense. So, you know, having Jedi Revan on defense is going to, for you, it's still going to be a big thing. And he's still going to factor in Arena. Too many people have invested heavily into him. And my tumble dryer is making weird noises, even though it's not on. So close to 6969. Can you turn your mic up, please? It's probably me just being really far away from the thing. I end up like drifting back here. And safe on block, not even for the cops. I like Ice-T's more hardcore stuff. What's a good 3v3 Night Sisters? What, to face them? It depends on what lineup you're facing. Star Wars Galaxy of Hip Hop. I know, right? People have asked me loads of times, would I do one of those kind of songs like Cub and that have done? And I actually did sit down several months back and started to write one. But obviously it would be pretty high end because that was my scene, and I was going to make it as like musically good as I could without too damaging, you know, too badly damaging for the casuals that would check it out just because it's Star Wars. But yeah, never got around to finish it. There's a ghost behind you. There probably is in this place. The farmhouse, like huge property I live on, was built in like the 1200s. So night mate, early night here. Kids are knacking me out. I feel you, dude. Not the kids for me. It's my dog and my job. I got back from work, put a video out, then streamed. I'm exhausted myself. I thought you said IST, I think it was. Imperial Star Trooper, Imperial Stormtrooper. Imperial Troopers in general. Oh, you thought I said that? No, IST, yeah. My bad. Asajj, Talzin, and Zombie. Yeah, I mean, I faced that a lot, and I beat them with Troopers, except the one time Troy. Yes, throw it in. And yeah, it just depends which lineup you're facing. The tough one to beat, in my opinion, is Asajj, Talzin, Nest. That's pretty horrible. That is pretty horrible. I blocked a lot of people with that one. Or Asajj, Dak, and Nest. Do you think there'll be a new territory battle map? I do, 100%. It seems the next inevitable thing that's going to arrive to the game is some sort of Clone Wars era territory wars. I don't know, probably on Geonosis, and then you know, the reverse one on Naboo, you know, the invasion, something along those lines. I would imagine that would be what I'd put money on anyway. Dakka lead with Acolyte and Zombie is rough. Never seen that one myself, but I can see why that would suck. Everyone should have Troopers. Never a truer word spoken, my friend. They should have Troopers. I have been pushing for everyone to get Troopers for the longest period of time. They don't even need that much investment. Like, you don't need that Zeta whatsoever. It's just pure fluff. The only one you need is Veers, and even then they start working effectively without Veers, and they don't even need great mods, as I showed you earlier. No one needs any speed really. A Stark range needs a little bit of speed and works fine at gear 9. Snow doesn't need like any speed, it's just all about damage. And you've got yourself a great team that can beat Bounty Hunters, First Order, Bastila, Night Sisters, Palpatine, even Palpatine Triumvirate squads. They can just beat so many squads. They don't hold worth a damn on defense, but just use them on offense. Great squad. Loads of damage in the Sith Raid as well, in phase 2 and 4. Now, where do you get your Star Wars shirts from? Dude, this is from Primark, like the budget UK store. My missus found this. And I was like, well, it's Han Solo. I'm not going to say no to that. What is the best trooper lineup? In my opinion, Veers, Stark, Death Trooper, Snow, Range is the absolute best one. But if Nest isn't there, and you don't need to increase enemy cooldowns, you don't really need to put Death Trooper in. You can throw in Magma Trooper, and his bonus attacks in it where he hits 2 people can do some crazy damage. I had an alt account for a short while, and I ran Veers, Snow, Stark, Range, and Magma, which all can be farmed super early. I mean, you can get Snow. I had him 7-starred before it was even level 85, purely from Bronziums, and I was able to climb to the top of Arena with it because everyone else was running Phoenix, which they can beat. They were running Bastila, which they can beat, and they were running Palpatine, which they can beat. So there was nothing I couldn't beat. Can I promote my stream channel? I'm new. Sure, go ahead, Joker. Throw a link into your channel. If anyone wants to check it out, feel free. Is Death Trooper a must, Troopers? No. He's only a must if you're going to go up against teams where you need to cool them down, like Nest, or you need Deathmark to deal with someone really strong like Scion. If you're going to go up against Palpatine, Triumvirate, you're probably going to need Death Trooper. Great call, that's my favorite lineup. Yeah, it's amazing team. DB, what's your favorite Star Wars character? Anakin Skywalker, like by miles. Absolute favorite character in all Star Wars. Han Solo is probably number 2, and I really like Poe as well. Temperamental. Just, he's kind of like Resistance Anakin without the Force powers, except he can pilot like Anakin too without the Force powers. So, do you need Veer's Zeta to make a team effective? You don't need his Zeta, but what it does, if I remember right, it guarantees you the turn meter gain. I think you get like 50% chance. So let Troopers gain offense up for 2 turns and gain 50% turn meter and recover protection. I think without it, yeah, because you got a 60% chance to gain it. Yeah, I think without, you only got like you have like a 40% chance to make that gain with the kills and stuff. With it, guaranteed chance, and because there's so much turn meter coming, so much damage happening, they just drop like flies. That was my first Zeta on my alt account before I kind of dropped it because too much time invested. Gotta love Yoda. Him trolling Luke on Dagobah was just hilarious. Dude, I love it. The seagulls song cracks me up as well. If no one's seen that, look that up. It's right, Yoda seagulls. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was absolutely necessary. For the top tier teams, yes. But I was climbing an arena before I had a Zeta. Because I don't think you can even do that till 82. And I was placing first before then. Before I kind of stopped playing it. Does it show me the level? No, but .gg will show you, and I think it's 82 on VS for a Zeta. Just need one quick kill, which they're gonna get if you got range and stack. That's simple. There's so much TM around, Snow's just gonna start mowing everybody down. And what makes, like I said, what makes him so easy to mod is he doesn't need speed. And that's the thing that everyone like trips over. It's like, oh, you know, I can't use this team, I'm not fast enough, blah blah blah. He doesn't need it to get those kills and get the train going. So it makes it very easy for an early player to develop a strong team. Do you still do roster reviews? Yes, dude. I actually released one today on my channel because I do them really in depth. I don't just skim over. I mean, the one I put out today was 36 minutes long, so I do them very, very in depth. I made them a Patreon reward because my time is... I have a full-time job on top of this, and I must spend 40 plus hours on video content, testing, theory crafting, as well as playing on my accounts and all that stuff, and live streaming, on top of working like 40 hours and trying to see my family and have a social life. So yeah, I had to make it a reward because I just don't have time to do full reviews the way I used to on Twitch. I used to like do like 3 or 4 reviews per stream, and yeah, it's kind of really difficult to do it now. I've been trying to watch your roster review all day, keep getting interrupted by live streams. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them days, dude. Thank you for coming by, Armin. Shout out to all you Austrians. Thank you for watching. I know I've got a big viewership in Germany as well, so thank you to Germany and Brazil. Apparently I've got really big viewership there, which is quite surprising. I didn't think I'd kind of have reach there. Kind of figured it'd just be like the primarily English speaking countries. But I think that about wraps it up then. I'm not getting too many questions in now. Hip Hop Talk's cool. We've been here an hour and 20 minutes, and Grand Arena ended after about 45. So I'll be back for the finale, which I believe is, was it Friday now? So it'll be Sunday, no, it's Saturday now. So it'll be Monday. I'll stream it Monday, same time as today, 8 PM. We'll do this again. We'll smash some more people, and hopefully we'll pick up another win. So thanks for joining me here tonight, guys. I love chatting with you. Go grab a cup of tea, you deserve it. I need one too. I really do. Thanks, guys, and until next time, we out of here.